With so much to discover in Starsand Island, some things can be easily missed, including some super useful features. But as always, I'm here to help you out with some tips I wish I knew sooner. Hello friends, Sarah Sunstone here, and welcome back to Wish I Knew. In today's episode, I'll be sharing 10 things I wish I knew sooner in Starsand Island, the latest cozy life simulation game that I have been absolutely loving. Please shine the lovely like button if you find these videos helpful, and make sure to subscribe to my channel with your notifications on for more gameplay, tips, news, and more. Otherwise, without any further ado, let's get right into it. First up, in Starsand Island, there's actually a cooking system, which could be easily overlooked. Certain foods offer temporary buffs that can seriously enhance your activities. You can unlock recipes for dishes to cook yourself, but there are also a bunch of foods available for purchase at Leaf Kitchen. So you can enjoy these foods' benefits before unlocking the supplies and ingredients needed to make certain dishes yourself. Here are some of the most notable dishes with awesome buffs available in early game. The black tea macarons will provide you with the Pet Pal buff. After eating this, pets will actively come to you, and when the buff is active, interacting with a pet grants a big affection boost. It only lasts for 2 minutes, so I recommend using it when you're in town or nearby a pet that you really want to adopt, so you can fully take advantage of the benefits and really boost your affection with these animals. Next is the Star Canelight drink that grants you the Scratch Master buff, which adds 1 lucky number to scratch cards from the arcade. It also boosts win rates, making earning coins easier, and has a chance for a full token refund on payout, meaning there's a chance you'll be refunded whatever you spent on the ticket, plus any potential winnings. This buff only lasts for 2 minutes, so make sure to scratch all your tickets in that time frame to maximize your luck and potential profits. Then we have the Wishful Heart cookies, which grant you the Lucky Spin buff, which increases the odds of pulling furniture from the arcade gachapon. So honestly, I would almost only open these mystery pods after eating these cookies to increase your luck and chances to unlock great furniture items. And my personal favorite is the Seaweed Egg Drop soup, which grants you the Scavenger buff. After you eat this, you'll be guaranteed a reward every time you search a trash can for 4 entire minutes. To maximize your time, I would recommend equipping your rollerblades and going somewhere with lots of bins before consuming the food. I'm still doing research on what area is best for this, but so far I've discovered lots of trash bins around the beach and boardwalk area specifically, and also around the town center. This is an awesome way to stock up on tons of rewards and resources, including some awesome furniture blueprints. I especially wish I knew about this one sooner before rummaging through so many bins with little luck at times. Again, keep in mind that you can also purchase the recipes for these, so if you try out these buffs and find the ones you like, then you can prioritize gathering the supplies to start cooking them yourself. It's also great because the foods provide you with stamina as well, so to optimize your gameplay, do plan to eat these after you've already used up some of your stamina and before you're ready to take on these relevant tasks. Now, in early game, you'll earn money from completing all sorts of gameplay tasks, but also from selling items. And at first, I was constantly selling shells because they're easy to find at the beach, they respawn regularly, and collectively sell for a pretty decent amount, especially the glowing shells. But here's the thing, you actually need glowing shells specifically in order to get certain furniture items. If you visit Lex Woodworks and interact with the shop terminal, you can find this tab labeled Glowing Shell Exchange, which offers blueprints for luxurious, minimalist, royal furniture, and more. And many of these items are fairly simple to craft once unlocked, so definitely save up enough glowing shells to redeem all of the furniture blueprints, and then you can go back to selling extras if you'd like. And on the topic of the beach, it actually took me forever to discover these tiny little spots all across the sand, which shoot at water and can be interacted with. I spent so much time whipping around on my rollerblades that I ended up speeding right past them. But if you do take the time to spot them and interact with them, you can gather additional resources, and I even managed to find some beach festival treasure maps. So keep your eyes peeled for these. Next up, you can actually rent animal mounts at the ranch right away without even having started the ranch profession. And you can choose from all sorts of amazing animals that make exploration even more fun. They do cost a certain amount of gold per in-game hour, but this could definitely be worth it if you do a little bit of planning, because they can help you get around faster, plus you don't even need to worry about returning them. Just open your vehicle and mount management interface and end the session, and they'll automatically be returned to the ranch. I really wish I took advantage of this feature sooner, because with the Pyrox, I learned that by jumping on bushes and shrubs when mounted, you'll actually clear away and collect resources super easily and without using any of your own stamina. This could be a great way to clear out your own land, but you can also use this trick to gather resources all around the island. And if you you do this all at once, it only costs a small fee in gold. Talk about game-changing. And that leads me to the next thing I wish I knew sooner, which is that there's actually a chance to get free ranch animals. Yes, you heard me right. At first, I was leaving most of my bushes intact, partly because I liked to look and wasn't in a rush to clear them out, and also because I was saving my stamina. But when clearing bushes, you actually have a chance to get a random small animal. I was able to find chicks and bunnies. And you can keep these for when you get started with ranching. It'll definitely save you on having to purchase the animals. And if you also use that mount to clear your bushes, this will make it even easier to find those free animals. Next, if you found yourself overlooking the album app on your phone, you're not alone. Because at first, I thought this was just to store any photos we've taken using the in-game photo mode. And while this is true, if you visit the scenery tab within the app, you'll actually discover a bunch of photo challenges. These task you with taking photos of various locations around the island, and when you're in the correct area, this will be indicated when using the camera function. Now, by completing these, not only will you earn 20 star sand per challenge, but there are also cumulative rewards. You'll actually unlock 3 special emotes at each milestone of completing 5, 10, 15, and 20 challenges. I absolutely love emotes, so I'm super glad that I ended up discovering this, since it is really so easy to miss. Now, as you explore and gather various rewards, you may notice that certain clothing items you thought you unlocked can't be found in your wardrobe. Well, that's because they're actually craftable clothing items, and in order to make them, you'll need a sewing table. The blueprint for this item can be purchased at Zaren's general store, and it's fairly simple to craft. Once you've placed the sewing table on your land, when you interact with it, you'll see all of the clothing and accessory patterns that you've unlocked, and you'll be able to craft them here to add to your wardrobe. I really wish I knew this sooner to unlock even more amazing fits early on. Now, the various shops around the island each offer unique selections of items, but it's important to browse through all of the available tabs to see every offering. While I was aware of this, at certain shops I would forget and miss out on catalogs worth of items. But the thing I didn't realize until much later is that the same can actually be said for selling items. In fact, you can browse through a variety of tabs to sell different types of items in your collection. And it took me a while to notice that we could sell more than just resources. There's a tab for selling equipment, home decor, and outfits, on top of what you have stored in your bag. This was super useful for me to know because I did accumulate extra items in some of these categories that I'm not sure I'm going to end up using, so it's great to know that I'll have the option to sell them for gold. Plus, to make selling easier, you can also purchase the blueprint for a quick shipping bin, which is only locked behind the junior crafter ranking that you can craft and place on your homestead. Upon interacting with it, you can sell items across categories and receive the gold for your sales instantly. No waiting until the end of the day like you might be used to doing in other games. There are also requests posted from the Islanders at the bulletin board in town, which is right outside of the community center. And to be honest, in the beginning, I wasn't really doing many of these at all, unless they were tied to a profession. Honestly, this is just because I was so busy with other tasks, and I wasn't sure how important they were. But I really wish I would have started doing these sooner for multiple reasons. First of all, the completion of each request will grant you individual rewards, like affection, gold, and star sand. But there are also cumulative rewards available. These are found under total completion, and when achieving certain request milestones, you'll unlock extra gold and even furniture blueprints. Even more importantly, you'll need to complete some pretty big request milestones to unlock core game features under the Island Life app, up to a total of 100 requests. And all of the Island Life rewards need to be unlocked in order, so you won't be able to unlock new features that are found after these request milestone quests until they're complete. It's definitely worth starting on the requests early on, so you do them little by little over time and get lots of extra rewards along the way. To streamline this process for yourself, you can actually craft your own bulletin board, the blueprint for which can be purchased at Zaren's general store and is only locked behind the junior crafter ranking. Once you've crafted this, you can place the bulletin board on your homestead to accept requests directly from your plot for your convenience. And a great bonus tip here is that request completion actually pulls directly from your home storage, so you don't need to worry about hauling items around and running back and forth. Finally, while it's not indicated on the map, there's actually a hot spring found just on the outskirts of town, right behind Solara and Serena's houses, in this area here. There are many different pools, but all of them can be used to rest and restore your stamina. You just need to trade one hot spring ticket to take advantage of this feature. You'll earn these tickets as rewards for free throughout your gameplay. You can also purchase them at the newsstand, which is located just past Zaren's general store. As a little bonus, there's actually a really cute dance emote available at Ethereal Styles at the front counter's tablet. I honestly kept visiting the dressing rooms by default to try on the clothes, so I almost missed this. Well, there you have it, friends. Those were 10 things I wish I knew sooner in Starsand Island. And also, if you're just getting started with this game, be sure to check out my 50 beginner tips and tricks video, which I'll have linked in the description for your reference. Let me know down in the comments which of these tips you found the most helpful. Anything and everything, you know I always love hearing from you. And with all that being said, thank you so much for watching. I love you all. And until next time, take care.